Welcome to Fret Not. My name's Rob.
My name's Colton, and welcome to the entry-level metal series.
Hey guys, thanks for stopping in the channel. If you're new to the channel and you don't know anything about us, what we do is we go out and we purchase entry-level guitars. The ones we feel like probably the best bang for the buck, we bring them in, we review them, and then we give you guys a chance to win them.
Yeah. All you gotta do is like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment done on the video, and share it.
And if you go out to our page and you look in our playlist and you look on the guitar giveaways entry-level metal series, there's usually 3 or 4 guitars up on there. If in the comment section, if it says we have a winner, that means that guitar has been given away. Good luck to everybody. Make sure you get in on the drawings and
stay tuned.
Welcome to Fret Not. My name is Rob.
My name's Colton, and welcome back to the entry-level metal series where we have yet another new guitar to give away to you. Tonight we have the Leo Jaymz Hurricane Deluxe.
The Deluxe. Don't get it mistaken with a regular Hurricane. This is a Deluxe.
Deluxe.
So we've given away a couple of Leo Jaymz in the past, and we've had good luck with them for price point, and they seem to play pretty good. This is their creme de la creme, their top of the line. It's got a ton of specs. We'll get into that in a second. That top is kind of amazing, isn't it?
It's really, really pretty.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
They did a burl and an acrylic together. And when I first saw it, I thought it looked more like a toy. But when you get it, it don't feel like a toy.
No, it does not feel like a toy at all.
So we're going to get into the specs on this, but first of all, I have something that I want to say, and unlike every time when I say something, I direct it to the whole channel and anybody that's watching. This I'm directing to our winners. If you won a guitar from Fret Not, dude, go buy a shirt.
Get your shirt.
Buy a shirt. If you can. It ain't a mandate, but it would be really cool if you think about it. If everybody that won a guitar just went back to the channel and bought a shirt, we'd get a ton of advertising. And y'all wouldn't have to open your mouth so much about Fret Not that we always ask you to.
Same thing. I've worn my shirt out in public, and people are like, "Is that you? Is that your channel?" It's like, yeah, you know.
Yeah, whatever.
We have a guitar
I'm
channel.
a big wig.
Yeah, you know, it's no big deal.
So I did go to Guitar Center. We'll talk about that in a minute today. And I had mine on. Ta-da. And I had quite a few people go, what's that? What's that? And a couple of them were like, probably not in our genre of music, but they were curious. They're like, what's that?
Well, I mean, if they play guitar, then they might want to check it out.
Yep. Okay, so back to the Hurricane. This is going to be on our giveaway. If you hang out, watch the video, do the little stuff, you get a shot at winning it. And so basically what you got is this has got a burl top, and they mix it with acrylic. I'm not going to get into how they do it or nothing, but it looks like it's between an 1/8 and a 1/4 inch thick, so that's pretty nice. It has a mahogany body, and it has a roasted maple neck. One of the things I do like about this, just for this guitar specifically, is they did a black chrome hardware. So it's not chrome and it's not just blacked out.
Yeah.
It's got a real classy look to it.
Yeah, it's got just kind of sheen on that black.
Yep. So, and it's got the really nice fret inlays. And I've seen those on a couple of really high-end custom guitar manufacturers. And like, I think a lot of the high ends would use luminlay. I don't think this is luminlay because that would probably cost a good bit of money. This guitar also comes with strap locks. I've got them taken off right now, but it comes with its own set of strap locks. And if you saw in the up and closey, it comes in probably one of the best entry-level guitar cases I've ever seen.
It does. That's a pretty good case.
It looks like a gig bag, but it's a hard shell. And not only is it a hard shell, it's form-fitted for that guitar on the inside.
Yep.
So, that's a pretty good deal to get into an entry-level guitar. So you've got 24 stainless steel jumbo frets, and they're rounded ends. You have a couple of their hot pickups, and I'm pretty sure they're their Alnico version of something. And we're going to get into what it sounds like. We're going to let you hear it in a mix. We're going to come out and we're going to tell you our overall thoughts on it, price point, how you get it, where you get it, how long it takes to get it, and then what we feel like after we spent the money on it, and maybe see if it's something you want to do. Also, it does come in a lot of different colors. If you don't like that one, you can yell at my wife. Well, don't yell at my wife, but still, because out of all the colors, she picked that one. I'll let her pick it.
I think it is a great color.
So, and if you don't know it, if we're ordering from a main company, I can't do this. But if we order anything pretty much online, everything is ordered by my wife. I don't order anything. That way it doesn't show fret knot. It doesn't. Now there's been, of course, Tees knows who we are and AIO knows who we are. But if I order a guitar from a company, my wife orders it. So I've had some people going there, well, you get the best guitars because you're YouTubers. I'm like, those folks don't know me. I ain't nobody. All right, so what we're going to do right now is your favorite part of the show. We're going to shut up and let you hear this in a mix. We're going to come back out and we're going to tell you our thoughts on it. See if it's something you might want to get.
Sounds good.
We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. You got to hear it in the mix. I've played that particular one, but you've been playing it a lot. What do you think about it?
I think it's a lot of fun to play on. It feels good. I always talk about the action. That's kind of a big deal for me. It might not be for some people, but it feels like it's just right in the pocket. And the playability is really nice. I like the position of the tone and the volume and tone knobs and the switch. I think that's in a great placement as well. Sometimes they're up here, over there, depending on if it's a Les Paul or whatever. But I like this general configuration, and I do want to just touch on the inlays, like you mentioned before. Like these inlays, I don't know if you can tell that or not, but they kind of bleed over into the edge. Sometimes you've got your dots, and then you've got your dots along the side, but these inlays, it's
all one thing.
Yeah, it's all one deal, and they just kind of bleed over in that edge. And like you said, some other guitars have probably done that before in the past, but I think this is the first time I've actually seen this kind of inlay before, and I just think it's really cool.
It's very useful. I mean, it's a very useful product because it kind of does both things.
Yep.
So we bought this guitar off Amazon. Now, depending on who you are, where you are, this guitar retails for $3.99, and that does come with the case. Comes in a really nice box that really doesn't look like a guitar box. It's not your traditional brown box. It's actually a blue Leo Jaymz box, which was cool. Sort of like maybe a starter pack box. You know what I mean? It's got a capo in there, all kinds of material. I mean, they send all kind of stuff. But that case itself, I wasn't able to find it. But I believe if you went into any retail store, that's $100 minimum.
Yeah.
It's a hard shell gig bag-esque case.
It's a really nice case.
Yeah, I was really surprised on that. So now, periodically, if you watch Amazon, I don't know about the Leo Jaymz site, but if you watch Amazon, you get sales on stuff. And my wife got this with some sort of a discount because she's Prime. I don't remember what it was, but you can jump on there, and they may be a little bit different today. All in all, man, of course, if it comes from Amazon, we had it in a couple of days. It was really simple. All in all, it is $3.99, but you got to take into account that you're getting the case. So if you think retail on the case, you're paying $2.99 for that.
Yeah. I don't have a single case for any of my guitars.
I've got like 18 or 20. You want to borrow one?
So
I need somewhere for them to go because I don't have any room.
I say that because I think that is a really good deal. If had I known, if any of my guitars, if that would have been an option for them, that would have been a factor for me if maybe whether or not I bought that guitar.
Right.
Or, guitar B, because that one does come with a case and the one I really like doesn't, but it might be worth having my stuff protected.
Yep. So here's my thoughts on the guitar. I bought it straight out of the box. It just needed a little touch on a couple of strings and it was in tune. It's packaged very well. I played it in the first 5 minutes. I was blown away by the sound quality. After about 5 minutes, the sound quality kind of deadened me. And so at first I thought, well, those pickups are really good. Mm-hmm. And then 10 minutes into playing, I went, oh, those pickups are kind of lackluster. But if you think about it, the pickups didn't change. What changed is the strings. Yeah. So this is my thought. I tell you guys all the time, any entry-level guitar, man, take these strings off because that's the last thing that they're spending a quarter on is strings to put on the guitar. I don't know what strings they put on there. I'm not talking bad about them because I think you get a heck of a deal for this.
Yes.
But man, I think that guitar, because the first 5 minutes of playing that guitar, and yes, I washed my hands before I play guitar. So it was not crud on my hands. Mm-hmm. But I think just touching those strings, their lifespan was really short as far as their brightness, their crispness, their articulation. They're not bad now. You heard it in the mix. I didn't record that when I first got it. But they were brighter. Yeah. And so I think that's just a string issue. But man, that thing has locking tuners. Mm-hmm. They did the headstock the same way, and they didn't just paint it. It has that same, whatever the depth of that cut, it has that on the headstock. Mm-hmm. I'm just telling you, man, yes, it came from China, but I don't know where you find something like this with the case for $3.99.
Yeah. I mean, the strings, like you say, it's kind of deceptive because they feel really good to the touch.
Yes,
and
they do.
I was telling him this earlier. They almost kind of feel like elixirs. I don't know if any of you have ever played on elixirs, but I think there's probably different versions of elixirs.
Yeah, but the nano web.
But yeah, they use like a nano web or like a poly web coating, and that's what it kind of feels like to me. So this is just my guess. They could be those. They're probably not, but that's just what it feels like.
They probably didn't put $20 elixir strings on it.
They probably didn't.
But they may have put a facsimile, and maybe the brightness went away.
Could have been.
So all in all, if you've got $3.99 and you're okay with this style of guitar, in other words, a super strat, and you don't buy that with a case, that's a good buy, man. And I'm not on Leo Jamz's, I'm not riding their coattail. I really thought that it was going to be less quality than what we got. We've had their Monsoons. We had the first run Monsoon, and then we had the new updated version Monsoon. And there was a huge difference in those two guitars straight out of the box playability.
Right.
I think this is another step or two above it.
It is. Mm-hmm.
So that's, I guess if you're really picky, you can put new pickups in it, but you heard them. Yeah. They don't sound bad at all.
No, they don't sound bad.
So I think that's a complete package for $3.99.
Just some new strings maybe.
Yeah. And if you can do it on Amazon and you just watch Amazon, you might be able to get a little bit less than that. You know how they put deals on stuff. Mm-hmm. All right, so one more thing real quick. We were supposed to have the Dark Matter this week from Soleil, and there's been a delay. We will be having it, but there was a slight delay, and it's unavoidable, so we can't get it yet, but we will be doing that review. We have a new guitar coming in for you Friday, and it will be the first guitar of this kind, not brand, but this style of guitar that we've ever reviewed. Mm-hmm. You don't want to miss that. That'll be coming up next week. And also, we have a new one coming in tomorrow for the high gain series.
Nice.
And if you don't like that guitar, you don't like guitars.
Yeah, I would agree. Mm-hmm.
Right?
I think everybody would be on this guitar's bandwagon.
Right. All right, so we said it at the start. We did it as a joke. But seriously, man, go buy a shirt. Do you know how much advertising that is for us if you walk around the mall or you walk around the grocery store? It really helps the channel. It's an easy way to help the channel just on a one-time purchase. It'd be great for us. All right, guys, listen, we really appreciate you. We're humbled by you. We'll be back Saturday, and Saturday is the Fret Not Guitar giveaway. If you ain't got in on that, I can't help you. It's been up for 3 weeks, and we're about to give that bad boy away.
Yep. Go find the video if you haven't got in on it yet. Make sure you comment done. Make sure you like it. Make sure you share it. Make sure you're subscribed if you haven't subscribed already.
Yeah, like and subscribe. And this is Mr. Analytical. He sees all that stuff. I don't.
Yep, analytical.
All right, guys, we're humbled by you. We appreciate you. And until next time.
Stay tuned.